Yeah, and moving along here. Okay, so he's talking about different types of property here, right? Uh, and then he's looking at, how most people don't own property, right? Or don't own property like capitalists do. Okay, this is basically the 1% argument, right? And then he says, not only do these people not own property or have access to owning property, but they're being trained to be machines, right? So this gets into the labor idea, right? So this economic world, this economic mode of production that is capitalism, right, uh, operates in the material world, right? And this is part of his materialist argument, right? And so when things are like this in the material world, how we work, how we own things, right, according to Marx, defines everything else, right? Or determines or influences everything else. So family, education, childhood, gender, right? These are all defined according to capitalist ideas, okay? So family is not outside of capitalism. Family is not outside of exploitation. Basically, for Marx, the family is a little factory, right? Where the woman and the women and the children, or the wife and the children, are workers for the fathers, right? Education, same thing. Education are, it sounds good, it sounds like a free, liberal place to be, but in a capitalist education system, the school is like a factory, replicates a factory, and people are being trained to be drones, worker bees in the economy. Okay, child labor and child professionalization. Just a note here, when Marx was writing in the 1850s, there were no child labor laws, right? So when capitalism first arises or industrial capitalism in the early 19th century, everyone's working, okay? Kids are working in the factory. Little children are actually very good for the factory because they have small hands that can reach into the machines, right? So there's no regulation of labor in early capitalist days. The regulation does come, and it comes largely by people, like people, because of people like Marx, okay, who talk about child labor as a problematic thing.